It's the NBA brought to you by... .2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. And, of course, Denny Avdia. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load. They're catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Pierce. Kuzma sets a screen. Washington gets it back. Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Now, here is Young. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Oh, he is firing his guys up now. Sweet dunk from Duncan. Mesmerizing.
Pierce for three. Again, Pierce missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Floats it up for Williamson. And stolen by Kuzma. Pierce wide open. He fires. Pierce with another miss.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Pierce. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Kyle Kuzma's body control exemplary on that play. Sets a solid pick and then spins out into the open space.
Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And it's McCollum off the drive. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pierce for 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Wizards trailed by 6. Over to the left wing. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And so here is New Orleans. Here's Young. And he drives in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Out to Porzingis. And another miss by Washington. Here's Young. The teardrop falls in. Young's got 6 points.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we... Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Alvarado. Richardson outside. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Misses from the corner.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Alvarado. On the wing, Harris. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Murphy. Back to Valanciunas. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Valanciunas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
Pelicans leading by 7. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Takes the 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Wright with it. Picked up by Harris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
New Orleans making a switch here. To the middle. And the dunk by Williamson.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Here's Watanabe. They need this. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Duncan's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Watanabe. From outside, off the mark.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Williamson in the post. That one goes in.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
A nice shot by Young.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Kicks it out to Williamson. Duncan trying to break loose. The Pelicans get another chance here. Got a piece of it.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Pass to Kispert. Out to the right wing. Nunn looking around. Three-pointer right. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. McCollum right side. Duncan outside. It's Murphy outside. Drains the three-pointer. Murphy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
McCollum outside. Picked by Murphy. Lock at 6. Kicks it out to McCollum. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Offensive rebound. Here's none. The Wizards working the ball around now. Back to Gafford. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Lets it go from the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Pierce for 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And here's Young from the arc. Pelicans keep it alive. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And he's good on the 3-ball. Valanciunas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Valanciunas extending his range more and more and getting more consistent. He can knock him down.
Pierce for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Young outside. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 12.
Yeah, they have dialed it up a notch here, really battling to extend this run.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
For 3, Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
To the paint. In the corner, it's Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Gafford. Trying to end the drought. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
1:04 left to play in the third. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Valanciunas. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside, Pierce. Oh, Beal in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Beal showing his hops that time off the alley-oop.
Pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And here's Pierce. Jacks up a three. Valanciunas grabs the board. There's the lob to the hoop. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Pelicans ahead.
51. The Wizards. 50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. And they get it back. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Down low. Out to Porzingis. Takes a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Valanciunas. Screen by Valanciunas. On its way from Young for 2. Misses the jumper.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
A 3-pointer is right on target. Porzingis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the left wing. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Back to Young. And he nails the jumper.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A 3 from McCollum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. New Orleans making a switch here.
Substitution for your Pelicans. Tim Duncan.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Young fires away from outside. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Pierce for 3. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Young left side. It's McCollum on the wing. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Pierce. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be revoked.
Young's shot is good.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Pass to Richardson. Just his first attempt. .116 left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuzma pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to